Hey, how's it going on, mini lads? My name is Turbo Concept STC, and today we're absolutely going to be searching for crossovers that I'm inside of South Park Comic Studio. Now, let's get around here to sharks, or could be saying hungry, but even though that I just actually misspelled something a little bit wrong around here, and here it is. This is the Hungry Shark Comic Studio. I remember around here for this one. So, when I was pretty young around here, I have played for this game every Saturday that I just totally remember. That I remember the violence around here for some blood eating sharks around here that eventually eats everything on its path against the mines that they absolutely deployed around here for something as well. And well, let's get right here to the Hungry Shark Comic Studio, and this is totally a little bit crazy for this one. So, as I'm probably going to be for saying shark, which means that doesn't actually probably exist, but it still exists around here for these things, including around for knockoffs as well. But more of them is I couldn't believe is actually this one. So based on Sorbet Shark as friendly cookie around here as well. I didn't actually mean to do this to check it out though as well. Yes, this is definitely Hungry Shark. And that's not everything around here for to do this. That says around here for these things as well. I couldn't believe to say around here. And there must be a little bit more as high quality and low quality as well. And yes, there must be not anything around here, but how about to look around all the sharks as well? Especially for some kinds of updates around here for this one. Hungry Shark World and other kinds of games as well. So the first time I played around here back in 2013 is the Reef Shark. So the first time that I just a little bit went dumb whenever thing this is actually that before to do. And this is where for some sort of an icon a little bit looks like Crazy Greed around here as well. In another few years I started to play Mako Shark. He idiotly hits that bomb that I just totally seen that thing. Another one for the first time that I played a new shark is the Hammerhead. This is where my brother is actually been playing around here because since that shark died. And of course, that I made it all the way to Tiger Shark. And all the way to myself to purchase a great white shark. And I probably purchased this for a little bit for one time. Now, before the Megalodon was unlocked, unfortunately that was impossible to get through that Ultra Mine. Because I was pretty scared of that big mine bombs that totally sing this in the game. And that's weird, of course. And then was the Glacius could be a big monster as well. The Mosasaurus as well, pretty this one. There is Alan, the alien. The sperm whale of this one. There's Leo, the monster crocodile for this one. There's Nessie. And even Sharkzilla over here. So, even though that name Shark Kirja or Sharkzilla, King of all sharks of this one, the must one is the Abyss Shark. There's Kraken, Limite, Behemoth, and Shark Narok. There's a Shark Narok as well. But things of over the years as well, things could absolutely get things obesity as well. Bigger monsters, strong of a kind of this thing as well. But now things have gotten a little bit weird or worse. I'm probably sure that I would be able to be seeing things like these monsters, because that the great white or megalodon could actually gonna eat them down. But even though, hopefully that the reef shark could take anything better, that I couldn't actually sing around of these. So, all of these are owned by FGOL, and probably within those games too. The sharks around here is the Hungry Shark Evolution, the game. The Hungry Shark world could be contains around for 4 sharks, known as Blacktip Reef, White Trip Reef, Probigal, and Blue Shark. That's totally weird. There must be heroes of the Hungry Sharks, such as Enteramica, Black Dogfish, Brown Cat Shark, Blue-Gray Carpet Shark, Chain Cat Shark, Nurse Shark, and a Robot Tank. A Robot Tank? Jeez, this is totally a little bit weird. The Primal, for some sort of like these things as well. There is Primal Sharks like this. There's Credo, Lio, Aquilo, Dunk, Risolios, and this thing as well. We're probably sure there must be a whole monster sharks that I didn't saw. Or a few things look like this. And no backgrounds around the Hungry Shark world and other fan-made games, or some sort of these things as well for the animations. So, lots of things that they would be added in the game around here for this thing. So of course, that's everything around here of this Hungry Shark things of the Hungry Shark Comic Studio. Probably, there's another one is gonna be right next to this one. But since that wasn't going to be for like that anyway, but no special sharks could be added around here someday. But looks like this is actually going to be it. But there's nothing around here that we said around here for these things as well. But looks like normal sharks are only for one reason. But I couldn't believe this comic studio was completely discontinued around here. There's lab sharks, demon sharks aren't existed around here in this comic studio. But there's only Electro Shark over here, where I completely get it around here from something else for a little bit free. And this is totally crazy around here for these things as well. Let's get around here to user comics. So, this is definitely going to be something like this. But, however, this is actually since 28 days ago. I wondered like anything around here for this. Another update around here for the studio around here. It was made by Randomism. It could be for around here. Currently made by this thing as well. Another one is GNKN69. And probably there's only one comic studio left. It was totally since August 26, 2025. But this thing is pretty unusual around here for one of these things. Knockoff games, bigger monster sharks. This is absolutely when the comic studio released it back in December 18 or December 28th after Christmas, since after Christmas around here. So this is totally a little bit weird. There's one reef shark and a tiger shark around here. I have definitely remembered this game when I was completely dumb. Now these monstrous sharks are getting bigger and deadlier. That's witness for your fears. Another update could be exactly this shark. And another one for some sort of more sharks around here and high quality sharks. But nothing could be replaced around here for something else. So definitely this is totally like going to be a little bit crazy or something. Now things have going to be for Minecraft backgrounds. So I'll be at it a little bit for something else. There's more of them. And this is totally a jerk of a weird as well. So let's going for Minecraft Life series. Alright, we're gonna head out to the version 2 or the Life series. I gotta be picking up for the Life series around here for this one. So this is how the sharks are going to eat you for down reasons around here. So that could be for the Life series or something like that. So there's nothing in the water around here for this one. But there must be for something a little bit more. It was totally a little bit weird. So let's go back to Minecraft and we're going for V2. Now let's see underwater. Let's absolutely find something very disturbing that big monster sharks are going to eat you down. Hopefully that every time that Hungry Shark Comic Studio could be absolutely going to be updated around for pretty much as well. Every time that Hungry Shark Comic Studio updates around here is absolutely going to coming up quick around here for this one. And especially the few delays or something like this. But before we're gonna head back to Hungry Shark Comic Studio, this is definitely that you probably remember the Ocean Liner cruise or like things anyway for some kind of comic studio for these things. That there aren't like shark attacks as well. I'm about to tell you something about here for this one. And so before I continue for this video, because sharks weren't actually in Minecraft Comic Studio, but I'm not pretty sure sharks were part of the mods, but things might going to be for something pretty interested in the future around here, that since that some kind of sharks might actually add it to Minecraft game very soon, but I'm not pretty sure that won't able to be possible as well, because it could be the part of the hostile creatures or something like this, and because of that, mods are actually the only thing in Minecraft. But you have to verify your age first before you're gonna be playing Minecraft for the very first time, and especially that the age estimation could actually impact for your Xbox account or Microsoft account like anything else. So starting around for February 2026, that since age estimation has just took place for this year's making around here for anything around here, this year's internet connection security or some kind of like that for these times as well. So anyways, let's get back into the video. When you're probably going to be seeing this as well, but I would believe that I just got it totally to say. So you're about to see something ridiculously shocking within those sharks that I put around into the backgrounds, including one of those mermaid cookies and the characters from the Overbreaking Kingdom. But even though this is totally a little bit crazy, that the drowned was being chased by Mosasaurus and a Megalodon, but definitely this is absolutely totally possible. Being eaten by sharks is the chain food reaction or some sort of they try to destroy the food chain, whatever what it is. But then the great white shark eventually eats this thing as well on the boat. But sadly, Dinosaur Cookie was being eaten by a great white shark instead of this thing as well. This is Captain Caviar's submarine, and to the deeps of the oceans around here, you see that Dunkleosaurus or Dunkleisian and the sperm whale are being swimming around here. There must be that Black Pearl Cookie was being surrounded by a sperm whale and Dunkleus, including for this one, but not that shark over here. When Candy Diver Cookie was being looked around here, that kept searching on black pearl cookie that she was trapped by some other kinds of sharks. In the ancient city of Rome, or some sort of city like this thing as well, you can see there must be for some kind of a dragon shark, unlike this thing as Nessie. There's Nessie over here, very far behind onto the ancient ruins around here for this one. Sorbet Shark Cookie was completely afraid of alien sharks, but that except Mako Shark over here. Under the iceberg, there must be a big monster over here for this one, right next to these little small sharks. And finally, the tear crown. That was definitely the dream come true. And the dream come true is these sharks are completely attacking Tear Crown, but all the other cookies around here, like Gold Centimeters, Shining Glitter, Parfait, Popping Candy, and Rockstar Cookie, being chased by multiple sharks. Now all the mermaid cookies have been afraid of sharks, except the queen of all mermaids around here from themselves. There are reef sharks, mako sharks, or something like this. Tiger sharks and hammerheads are absolutely going to be in takedown of these mermaids that they are about to be eaten as well. So the mermaids are about to be eaten by these sharks, including the mermans, like the mermaids over here. But even though that was probably the end of this video for something else, so you're gonna be checking it out in the link in the description below, and this is absolutely definitely that you're going to be imagine this when a shark attack meets the other kinds of cookies to be eaten by sharks, but it's not for real. This is just a fiction or a theory for something like that. And that's everything around here for this time as well. There are a lot of communities out here in Comic Studio, including you can browse anything you want if you're over the age of 13 or something. And that's it, like anything around here for this. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you mini lads and Comic Studio users all later. And this is TC in the Flesh is signing off.